Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another video. So we can see that Kaspa is around 11 cents. Now what? I saw some people doing some TA thinking that the lowest it might go is 5 cents, but maybe like somewhere around 6.5, 7 cents, or it could be a buy zone. You're going to have to make that decisions for yourself when you look at the chart. And, I do like cryptorank.io now because it just has trading view built in. So you can zoom out and take a look at um, what you think makes sense on the time frame of the chart and things. Look, we'll do the year to date on the 1 hour. So you can just play around and see what makes sense for you in the 1 day. Let's see, we're trying to, okay, there we go. Just messing around. But when you look out at, for the most part, we have been making lower lows and lower highs. So I don't know if it's going to go down there to that 5.5, cent range or not. But when you look at the emotions of trading, it depends, because when you look at everyone that is in Kaspa, there's going to be people at all sorts of different ranges. Wow, it looks like Kaspa's number 3, and the profitability in that Bells is number 2. It's got a $44 million market cap, $1.9 million, 24 hours, 99% of the remaining supply. So it's got a lot of inflation left. The price is 478. I've looked at Bells and I couldn't find it there on any of the market cap things. So Kaspa debt right now is down 28%. So compared to a lot of other cryptos, even like Solana that's been hot, it's still down a lot from its all-time highs. So you just got, depending on what your strategy is in the trading with Kaspa, how long-term you are. There's people day trading, there's people swing trading, there's people just trying to hodl for the whole bull run, and there might be people that are trying to buy and hodl for longer. We've got in at different price points, and you can see, like with Bonk, how crazy the euphoria was with Bonk. And now when you look at Bonk, if someone bought there right when it got listed, after it got listed on Coinbase and Binance, that person's down quite a bit. Now it has rebounded a little bit here because it was under the 4 zeros and a 2, but it's still down 36%. So someone, if they'd put $1,000 right there kind of near the top, they would be down almost 40%. So they'd only have a little over $600. So you just got to be careful with that. And so I know some people, it's tough when your bag's looking like it's going down. Looks like there's a few less Kaspa addresses, nothing too much, but it's kind of been around that 351 to 349 for a little while. There's no new humpbacks, so it's been a few days since that happened, but that was this week. Looks like that address at number 8 is basically still has the same amount of Kaspa. And for me, you can see that today the overall market is starting to rebound a little bit. If you go take a look, Kaspa is it was under 9 cents. Now Bitcoin's just back over 43,000. So the market is starting to turn back the other direction right now. And then I just want to play real quickly I don't know if you saw it, but I just want to play real quickly let's see here, the Dos Equis guy is in a Bitwise ETF commercial. So that means that, things could be heating up here. So let's go ahead and we'll just play that real quick. 1 second here. And we'll just pull this up. Need to try to do it when we have the audio. So I don't know if you've seen this or not, but
you know what's interesting these days? Bitcoin.
oh, I need to go back to the beginning here. Oh no, whoops. Sorry, we need to watch the whole one. But that's the Dos Equis guys, and then at the end here, you can see Bitwise ETFs backed by crypto specialists. So they're not saying the Bitcoin ETF, but So it looks like the marketing campaign is um, is building up for that. So now here's another little uh, skit I did a little while ago where Tina was upset about the price of Caspa going down. So I'm gonna play that real quick, and we'll get to
No, I'm
that.
just sad that Caspa is going down. I thought it was supposed to go up. Tina, there's nothing to worry about, man. We got over 400,000 addresses. Hello? What do you think, Ron? All right, man. I'm just still trying to figure out how to get that damn Caspa. I can't get it on my phone, man. Been trying like a son of a bitch, man. Ain't working. Ron, you can't buy Caspa on your flip phone, buddy. Sorry. Hey, Tina, you're just gonna have to trust me. Be patient. Just don't even look at the charts, Tina. Okay? Just do that. Just don't even look at the charts. Maybe just get in there and fix me a sandwich. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the price, but it better do good, mister. Otherwise, you're pulling couch duty. Yeah, maybe cooking some sandwiches for dinner will distract me. That's a good idea.
All right, so that's the little skit right there. So for me, you gotta just kind of be patient, and right now there's a lot going on in the market. So I don't know. You can see Solana's back up over 75. And with Caspa, at that time there was over 400,000 addresses. For whatever reason, they either got purged or there was some kind of bug there that in the reporting. But the hash rate 117. I mean, you looked at it's going to be over 120 petahashes here pretty soon consistently. You can see that the hash rate's going on, the addresses, whatever happened with that glitch or whatever, the addresses are growing, new humpback. So everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, this bells, I'm not sure what's going on with this bells, but it's kind of came out of nowhere. And it looks like some miners are jumping over there. There's only 395,000 volume. So there's not a lot of volume. So there's a lot of coins being mined, but not very much being traded, and I'm not sure where you can even trade it. So far, I haven't saw last time. Dogecoin's number 4, and so Caspa's took the lead back over Dogecoin. You just got to be patient in there as this, the bull market. Caspa looks like it's hanging right there, and so I feel pretty good about where I'm at in Caspa, where I packed my bags at, and price fluctuations. Even if it goes down to 5 or 6 cents, I'd be looking to add more. I mean, that's when you're buying. When you look at the emotions in trading, common emotions in trading, optimism, excitement, thrill, euphoria, and a lot of people are really buying in euphoria, and then down here at panic, people are selling, or down here in despondency, and then that's when the smart money is buying, and then it pumps up, and then everyone's getting super excited. You can see that cycle playing out over and over. Euphoria, fear, despondency, how emotions can affect you, cognitive biases, impulsive decision making, loss aversion. So how to control emotions in trading. So for me, I've actually just overall, I've been trying to get into meditation a little bit just to calm my mind down, because so much going on, and actually doing journaling too, and doing journaling for like marketing for my work. And then now I'm going to have just a journal that's just dedicated to crypto. And I've just been doing it a little bit in my normal journal. Just the first thing I do in the morning is before I look at a computer or anything, I'm just kind of journaling my thoughts, maybe some stuff that I'm working through in my mind. And now I'm going to get a dedicated journal for crypto, my thoughts on crypto, what I'm feeling, what I'm interested in, things like that. Like last week, I don't really have a whole lot in my project. I have a couple projects left over from the last, bull run bear market, but, mostly Cardano, Caspa, Bitcoin punks. And then I picked up a little bit of GFAL, not a whole lot. And then I picked up some ETH, XY. That's actually done pretty good because I picked it up around 35 cents. And then I have a little bit of MNB, which is like a super degen play. But here, I was looking for something that was like in that 5 million market cap range. Now it's, where's it at now? Oh, it's not showing the market cap. I think it's around 6 or 7 million. And, they had A16Z and some other people, they raised some money there. It's a game on Reddit. So I'm not totally not saying to buy this. And I don't have very big following, so I'm not worried about talking about a project and having that affect it. It's got not a whole lot of volume, $600,000 volume, but they have a game on Reddit. I played it a little bit. So, and it's also a nice distraction but I really don't have that much. I have Pavia, which is a metaverse token on Cardano, and some LCX. I have like $80 at LCX on that exchange. I can't get off since I'm a US resident. Outside of that, I don't really have anything. So, most of my stuff is there. And now I'm kind of maybe looking at few degen plays, some things that are a little bit further down in the market cap list, and take some shots. So, and I mean, who knows if this one's going to work out just because it's went up in a couple of days. They can go right back down, especially with low volume. I mean, this could be back down to 35 cents, 20 cents. It's something that hadn't pumped yet and seemed like everything was pumping. And Coincider seems like he likes it. They got a working game. A16Z and was one of the investors. So I figured, hey, that's something that, gaming and metaverse will have another bull run. Right now you had some L1s and meme coins really blow up. So just got to be patient. I think that right now for me, it's hard to throw out short-term predictions. You can look at the charts and the charts can say, it looks like we're going to go back under 10 cents and maybe it's going to have, support at some point, maybe 5 cents is what a lot of people think down here. But it's tough to know. It depends on how many people are really, really planning on trying to buy. You can see that we did get down to like 9.8, 9.7 cents, probably wicked down a little bit below that. We have rebounded. And so just really depends on where you're at in your Kaspa journey, what decisions you're going to be making. In general, I'm not going to be trying to sell anything off some kind of dip. And for the most part, I'm looking at these as buying opportunities, and that's just me. And then sometimes it does go lower. It's hard to time that right. If you're trying to wait to the bottom here, the local bottom on this little part of the Kaspa journey, maybe you get it right, maybe you don't. And so you just do the best you can, or maybe you got your bags packed already. And so you just got to zoom out, be careful. And I don't know. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but a lot of crypto YouTube videos have like Michael Saylor, or they'll have Charles Hoskinson or Brad Garlinghouse from XRP, or the founder of Solana. They'll have those. That's actually an ad showing before the crypto video, and they're trying to have you send money, crypto to them, and they'll send you twice as much back or whatever. So don't fall for those scams. Someone in the comments on one of my videos said their friend did and sent them a couple $100. So if you see that, total scam. The deep fakes are getting better. You can kind of tell, but they're using real videos of them. It looks like real videos of them, and they're overlaying audio that sounds fairly convincing. You can see that we're getting a nice little price action. Looks like it's 1 to inch over 11 cents there. So I guess that's kind of it today. Right now, just to me, the metrics, with the, wallets, good amount of wallets and the growing hash rate are the biggest metrics I'm looking at, and it's holding its own, and the profitability for miners. So the miners, which obviously kind of, goes along with the hash rate, miners are making money. So they have incentive to keep securing the network, and just waiting. It'll have its time, and it'll have its time in the sun again. And that's the thing about crypto is, bonk. So bonk went crazy. Now it's went back. It's down like almost 40% from its all-time high. So someone that chased the top trying to get bonk could be down a lot. And then what happens is some people sell the bonk off, and then they go into this other thing pumping. So sometimes you just stick in your lane. I don't know if you saw House of Crypto. If you watch him, he had a good video about if someone would have held ICP and then sold it off and then bought the top of Kaspa and then it went down, then they bought the top of ICP and it went down. If you do that a couple of times, then your bags go down pretty quick. And now you can see some of that meme money flowed into Cox Inu. You can see it's up 108% right there. And I was looking at this one because I was like, hey, what's another bonk that hasn't exploded? And I was looking at that a couple of days ago, kind of somewhere right here. I'd have made some money. I didn't pull the trigger, and that's fine. But, I know that hey, at least I was in the right spot at the right time. Just you can't jump on everything. I'm kind of slow to buy much right now. But then pretty soon this will run out. So now you just don't want to be chasing the tops. But that's not financial advice. That's what I'm trying to implement, trying to be less emotional with what I'm doing right now. Compared to some times in the past where I've been a little bit more emotional. And so, yeah, just preaching patience with Kaspa. It's going to have its time in the sun again. In my opinion, I think there's a good shot that it can hit $1 next year. So from here, you're looking at almost a 10x. So you just got to be patient, but you got to play your crypto game, which is going to be different than me. You're going to have a different portfolio. Keep up the great content, BTC Hoodie Guy. Thank you, Paul Yang. I think these scammers use some king of video editing. That's why it looks like the CEOs are really talking. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for chiming in on that, Paul. It's just got to really be careful. If you're a veteran, maybe you're seeing those ads, those ads of, whoever, I don't know. I haven't seen one today. I've watched a couple, I don't know if I'm just going to watch this altcoin video and see if something pops up. Nope. I was just going to test it and see if that altcoin daily video had something pop up, but let's go back over here. So yeah, I think people got to be careful with that. If you have any friends that are new into crypto and they're starting to watch more crypto YouTube content, try to let your friends know about those scams. This is the time right now where it's still young enough in the bull market. I think technically we're in a bull market. I don't know. You can debate that. But there's going to be a lot more scammers coming on board. There's going to be a lot more people that are launching projects that are just straight, they don't have plans to actually develop anything. There's going to be, a lot of people that, apparently some people now maybe think that most of the projects launching or, they're a little bit more, not legitimate, and not even necessarily honest, but have better intentions. Because, when you launch in the bear market or toward the end of it, there's not as much money flowing around. So you might actually have to really have a plan together. When the money's flowing in here next year and the year after that, people are going to be launching stuff like crazy, NFTs, this and that. And so you just got to stay safe out there. If you have some friends that are new into crypto, try to make sure that they're staying safe out there. Let them know about some of the possible scams. And there's probably going to be some new types of scams popping up. But that newest one I've seen recently is those founders of crypto projects like Charles Hoskinson, Brad Garlinghouse, Michael Saylor, which is not the founder, but the biggest kind of visible name, face of Bitcoin. And they're getting more convincing. The voices sound pretty good. And they're a little off, but someone new might fall for that. So let's just be patient here. I don't know what your plan is. My plan is basically being patient with my bags. I'm not looking to sell stuff off right now. And I'm looking to maybe deploy a little capital into some plays like that. But for the most part, I've been sitting on stuff. Like I've been sitting on, my Bitcoin punks since February. I sold a couple off here and there for a little bit of profit just to buy some Kaspa. But for the most part, I'm just hanging on those guys. Those guys are having a nice run up. And so a lot of people think I'm an idiot for having Bitcoin punks, and that's cool. But that's what I got, and I'm just being patient with those. That's basically patience with all my bags, and then also trying to be patiently maybe looking to grab something that hasn't pumped that not everyone's talking about. And maybe I'll be right on those. Maybe I'll be wrong. But overall, I think it's going to be a good bull run. And I think the way Kaspa is going, it's going to take some time, but we're going to get where everyone wants to go. And along that way, we're not going to get to $1 next year and people not taking profit along the way and moving that capital to some other projects. So stay safe out there from the scams. Be patient. And thanks for watching. And let me know if you think Kaspa is going to go down to 6 or 7 cents, or do you think that we got a better shot to go up to 20 cents? So thanks for watching and have a good day, guys.